What's up, guys? Mike here, and I want to talk today about excuses. I had a little talk with somebody yesterday about, why they haven't been coming to boot camp or working out and stuff like this. And she tried to give me reasons, and I canceled every single reason that she gave me. I gave her a reason back of why she should have been coming. And that's just like the perfect example right there of excuses. We've had a lot of people in Maximum Results fizzle out during the summer, fizzle out over the last year, whatever it is. Kids got practice. It's a different time. It's a different place. It's whatever it is. There have been a lot of excuses. When it comes down to it, guys, that's what they are. If you really want to get in shape and if you really want to put in the effort, I can guarantee you that Maximum Results Bootcamp is the hardest workout you will do in this area. Okay? And probably in this state. Now, I don't know every single small town boot camp or CrossFit or race training program or anything like that, but I know that the shit that I put you guys through in boot camp is some of the toughest shit around. So if you really want to push the envelope and push your body and push yourself, push your mind and get results, then you should be doing it. If you don't, if you want to go to the gym, kind of half-ass it, talk in between sets, or if you want to go do a different class, whatever, that's fine. But call it that. Call it that. Don't make excuses of why you're not there and justify that. Because when you started boot camp, when you started training with me, I told you it's no excuses. So step up and say that's why. Don't say it's because you don't have time or because there's practice or because it's far away or it's not convenient. It doesn't matter. Call it what it is. Now, when I have clients that come to the gym and train with me, there's certain expectations, because you can't just come in there 2 times a week for like 2 to 3 months and expect that you're going to have this amazing transformation. You have to put in the time, put in the work, and put in the effort to get those results that you want. I'm not a magician. If I only see you for 2 half-hour sessions a week, to be honest, I'm doing as much as I can, but that's not even half the battle. You should be doing at least 2 more gym sessions on your own, little half-hour gym sessions, and at least another full cardio day on your own. So those 2 sessions with me isn't even half the battle. So you have to put in the effort. And if you fizzle out after 2-3 months, or if you're canceling once or twice a month, you're making excuses. You're making excuses. And this is a lifelong journey. And you're quitting after 3 months. You just have to start all over again. And this is the time of the year where every single person that wants an excuse uses it, because there's vacations. I can't tell you guys how many times I've had somebody tell me that they're going to miss a week because they're going on vacation from, a Thursday through a Monday. So they're going to miss 2 sessions with me. So they're going to take the whole month off. Now, that doesn't faze you because you don't deal with it on a regular basis, but I do. And it makes me laugh because if you're looking for an excuse, you just made one for yourself. You're leaving for 5 days, so you're going to not train for the whole month. It just boggles my mind when people make excuses for themselves, but then in their head, they're justifying it. And they're not saying that it's an excuse. That's the worst part of it. Is you're not sitting at home being like, fuck, I know it's an excuse. You're just going, no, it's cool. It's cool. No, I had that thing. It's an excuse. They're all excuses because each and every single one of you, one-on-one clients, boot campers, you were all in it at one point consistently. You had the fire and you made it work. If you see those like those Facebook pictures, if it's important, you'll make it a priority. Why isn't it important anymore? That's the question. Now you make excuses because it's not a priority for you anymore. And you need to ask yourself, why is it not a priority anymore? And for the people who will watch this video all the way to the end, which will probably only be a few, or listen to this podcast till the end, people will say, oh, well, I'm still doing stuff. Well, I'm still doing a few things. I'm still working out. Right. But are you pushing yourself? And that's where I've talked about that in all my other videos and podcasts. Are you pushing yourself the way you need to be pushed? Or did you choose to go work out on your own because you didn't want to be pushed the way you were being pushed before? You need to ask yourself that. And be honest with yourself. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to say, you know what, Mike, you're right. No, you need to hear it. You need to tell yourself, am I pushing myself as hard as I can be pushing myself? Am I pushing myself as hard as Mike pushes myself? I have clients tell me 25 reps on your own is way different than 25 reps with you. And, that right there, it's funny because, it's 25 reps, and some people need that push. Some people, they'll bang out 25 reps in a row. Well, if you bang out 25 reps in a row, then it's too easy. And it didn't burn, then it's too easy. And go up in weight, or go harder, or go faster, or go lower, or whatever it is. If it's easy, go harder. Don't just keep doing it, because your body is an amazing machine and it'll adapt to that way too easy. I don't know. It's just that time of the year, guys. It's July 8th, and everyone has excuses. And, sometimes I sit around and I think about what would make it work? What would prevent these excuses? And then I stop and I say, I'm done thinking about it. Because you know what? I have these people that are coming to boot camp and coming to the gym that aren't making excuses. And then I focus on them. Because those are the people that aren't looking for an excuse, so they don't make one up. So those are the people that I focus my energy on, because those are the people that I know won't let things get in their way when it comes to reaching their goals. And that's it. No excuses.